Hello and welcome to Pine Tree Disc Golf coverage of a 2021 Wolfpack doubles match play bracket. We got Miles and Tarzan in this matchup. Color commentating with me is Anthony Ruggiero, also known as Tarzan. So what do you got in your hand here, Tarzan?
That's a resistor, neutron resistor, overstable fairway driver. Cuts out a little early off to the left, about 25 out.
Nice. Yeah, Miles just cleaning up here. He parked his pretty well, and then Tarzan with the cleanup. What do you got there?
On to hole 2 with a little bit of a wave. That was looking like it was going to go OB, but it stays safe. Miles comes up. Big hyzer right over your head, puts it about 25 out. I'm left with a jumper that I just leave way too short.
Yeah, a little short from you, and then Miles is going to clean up, and he's one up at this point.
Yeah, first blood definitely hurts to let that one go. I feel like that's in my range. Here we are stepping up to hole 3. Miles goes with a big hyzer. He's almost looking for that to fall backwards.
Yeah, that might be a little deep.
I go with a deflector here, just trying to pull it around the corner. I also go a little deep.
Yeah, Miles with a pretty good putt here. Bugs are flying everywhere today.
Really buggy day out there.
Wicked buggy.
Miles
misses his. And what's going through your head right here, Tarzan?
I think I could take one back here, and I just sail it. And I go OB, and I give the hole up. So Miles goes 2 up going into the next one here.
Yeah. Then Miles, not bad. And then Anthony, you can't really get a good shot on this. You see it right here.
It's over, dude. You know it'll be.
Money.
Fucking right. No.
Yeah, it curled up nice. It did actually take a bounce back to the right, so we were a little concerned that might have gone OB. You might hear me there go. I think it's in, so I take a little jump putt approach here. This is what Miles is left with.
Pretty good long putt here from Miles.
He just lets it float, and it kind of slides on that hard pan, gives him a comebacker.
Yep. Chains out.
Just splashes out right side. I've got this 20-footer to take one back. Taking my time here.
Cash money.
Hangs up in the chains a little bit left side, but falls in. We take one back. Miles is 1 up heading into hole 5. Stepping up to the tee with a neutron hex from Axiom.
Yeah, new boy.
Yep.
Parks it, hits pin. Love to see that.
Like that. Miles steps up, looking to do the same. Connects to the tree just short, hits the rocks, bounces right up, cashes into 2. I drop it in. We move on with the push there. Next tee here, I've got a Cosmic Neutron Wave. Really happy with how this flew. Hit the gap really nice. Even hit the secondary gap pretty nice. That's probably one of my better drives on this hole.
Miles gets a little early here and hits a tree, so he's looking for an upshot, and then he goes a little left. You're out of this point.
Yeah, I leave that one a little shorter than you'd like, but it'll do.
Yep. Miles giving that bit of a bid.
Yeah, definitely wanted to make that one. He was still pretty far out for the 3. I'm looking at about 25 feet here.
Great putt.
Thank you. Falls right in. So we actually go back to even going into this hole.
Yeah.
Deflector off the tee. Yikes.
You get a little later early with that.
Oh, I didn't release it. So that came out at good speed. I liked the angle, but I just never let it go.
Yeah. Miles hits a early tree and gets a little bit of a roll, and I love this shot here from you.
I was left with absolutely nothing. I take an entropy out, give it the old forehand roller, and we are parked.
Yeah, that was money.
Oh, you're like 70 long.
And Miles knew what he needed to do there, and there you go.
We'll take another push into the next hole. So even after 7.
Yep.
You can see trying to dry off the hand here to get the grip, and unsuccessful. Early release. Yeah.
Little sweat action there.
Yeah, playing against an opponent like Miles will get those palms sweaty.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Miles with a very good drive here. Exactly what you want in the hole. Probably throwing like a destroyer.
Yeah, I know that he's close. I'm looking to make that really. Just giving it a run. I was off left.
Yeah, he cans that in, and that pushes that gets the hole going. And Miles with a katana here, so he doesn't
So
realize
he
there's a Mando there. And I don't. Did we play that Mando?
So the Mando wasn't playing.
Okay.
Here's Miles going, I didn't really know about the Mando. Based on that, so he's saying here that it goes in front of those trees to the left. Video replay here, which he wants to go to, shows that it goes far right of those trees. That probably missed the Mando. We didn't call it. Doesn't matter. Early release again into the bushes. Here we go. We've got an upshot here, looking to cut that inside line, and we just cut it too hard inside. This has become a chip away for me now.
Yeah.
Miles still hasn't
away
thrown his second shot. Here he is now, placing it right under the basket. I know. He's won this hole.
And you knew the deal on that one after that. And interesting angle from cameraman here. It's hard to be able to swoop around on this shot. It's basically the upshot straight up.
Yeah, so we missed Miles' drive there. He was perfect just off to the right there. I put it about a foot closer, looking to match his putt.
Yeah, and a good putt there. Nice push. Condor here. Gets
Looking
a little
to get
lucky.
sneaky.
Yeah. He gets pretty sneaky there. What do you got in your hand?
I'm going with a little bit of a flippy or neutron Tesla, just looking for that straight glide, kind of cuts through that branch, puts me just outside the circle.
Yeah, it was a good shot for sure. I mean, Miles with the long putt here.
Let's go.
Oh, it's an absolute dagger. Watching that
dagger.
go in, it looked good from halfway through the flight. I knew what I had to do stepping up to this, so
Yeah.
I feel good at this range and just wasn't feeling it today. You could see right away, early release low. Miles
Lost
takes
it a
another
little
one.
bit, yeah. And it seemed like you got a little devastated at this point. I remember watching your drive here, and it looked really good. I don't know if you've seen this angle yet. You hit
I have,
right there, and just most brutal roll away on the hole.
So it's pretty bad. Yeah, that rolls about 80 feet. And actually on the upshot here, what you'll see, I hit the same tree as I hit on the drive and rolled away from. So it's terrible. Miles pulls his upshot a little bit high right up into the trees. I've got this to save a tree from about 45, 50 feet down the hill. I've got that tree right in the center of my line, and I connect.
Connect with the tree, and Miles has a pretty open putt from a knee, and he cashes in. So you're how many down at this point?
That's 3 down.
3 down at 13. You're in it though. I mean, you're not. You need to win some holes, and this is another,
I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's still another debatable shot here. So he pushes left. And what are you throwing?
I'm throwing a photon, and I just get over on it. I put it right into the ground. I was looking for a little flex to stay out of the trees on the right side. So I got a deflector in from about 225 here. Again, just unfavorable. Just pushing me that extra 6-7 feet away from the basket. We're having a discussion here. It looked like it's marked as OB on the sign. We're kind of walking around looking for some clear markings. We finally find a rope here.
There was a stake at Miles' foot right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it actually ended up just roping off where they normally park the equipment. There were some plows and stuff in there. So he's in bounds here, shooting 2.
Good bid.
I'm about 25 out, looking for the 3.
Great putt. Solid connection.
That range seemed to feel good all day. You know, that's where I was leaving myself, and I was able to connect. But Miles just relentless most of the day, catching from there to push. 3 up, going into 14.
Yeah.
Both looking to put a little turn on our backhand shots here. Miles kind of just straightens his out, flops down to the edge of the wood line there, right by your feet.
Yep. And you know what you got to do here. I mean, you really got to push something forward and slice the fairway and got away from you.
Yeah, again, backhand really letting me down on the day as a whole. Either early release overcompensated there, really late release. Got a Tesla from underneath the tree here, trying to push the basket. It's a little low, hits the rocks, skips to about 50.
And Miles just upshot flick.
Yeah, it does flare a little bit down the hill. Gives me a
Yep.
chance. We actually missed my putt. It was close. Off the rim, I'm there, just to the left, about 12 feet. Miles also off cage. We're going to push this one with some uneventful fours.
Yeah.
And this is the dagger for me. With Miles 3 up on the hole 15 here, he absolutely parks it. You hear me say in the background, I know I've got to ace it. Guess what, folks? That's not an ace.
That's not an ace. At this point, it started raining, and we decided to pack her up and going from there. But not a bad round, Tarzan. You held your valor there and tried to keep battling with Miles, but just that putt on, I think it was hole 10. Like he was 80 feet out downhill.
Yeah, that putt was unbelievable. Really, to go 2 up at that point, really a dagger move there. Tough to come back from something like that, especially when I miss a shorter putt. But congrats to Miles. He moves on, and we'll catch you in the next round of the bracket.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. See you next time, Pine Tree Disc Golf.